Good morning, it's Graham Norris here with eXp Realty, and it's Coffee with Graham time. Well, today it's Friday, and it's the 3rd of July. It's a nice, long, glorious weekend ahead of us. I hope you've got some good plans and set off those fireworks. Huh? Hope you've got something good to celebrate. Today I thought I'd talk a little bit about house maintenance, something we don't think about too much, and certainly most of the time most of us want to avoid it because we think of dollars and how much it'll cost to fix up your house. Well, there's one thing for sure, that you can't really put it off too long, because it can get very expensive if you do put it off. I remember a little while ago last year, we had a talk from a home inspector, and you know, when you're buying a house, typically you have a home inspection to see what needs fixing up, or if there's anything wrong with it, or if it's a deal breaker. There can be some significant things discovered during those home inspections. Not least because how many times have you been up in your attic or in your crawl space this past year? And those are two places where things can be going on that you're not even aware of, and until it's really quite serious and needs lots of money to fix. Especially in a crawl space. Recently, a few days ago, we had some really heavy rain, and that rain can get into your crawl space and start creating mold and rot and all sorts of problems if that water stays in that crawl space. And home inspection will simply discover that for you, and you can put something in place that will cost way less over the years than if you'd done nothing. Some home inspection people, they will do a yearly plan for you, where they can come out each year and take a look in your attic, in your crawl space, in the places that you don't normally look at, help you avoid some big bills down the road. One of the other things that is very important with home maintenance is your gutters. If they're not free and clear of leaves and clutter, then you can get them overflowing and the water splashing against your house, especially any doorways and things like that where rot can set in your doorways. Fungus growing in the wood and make it rotten, so watch out for that. So it's a good idea to have a yearly plan to clear your gutters every year. Make sure that happens, or install a leaf guard or something over the gutter. Make sure that all your windows are good and sealed. Discover if your window seal is broken, and you can be losing a lot of energy through that window, heat or cooling, and you want to be efficient as possible. Wiring is another one. Every now and again, make sure, certainly if you have a yearly home inspection, they'll check on that, make sure there's no animals or rodents or anything like that attacking your wires. Sometimes they chew on the wires for some inexplicable reason, and that can cause a problem, especially in an attic. Remember a few months ago, I was looking at buying a house that had a fire in the attic. It was a very deep discount. You can lose a lot of money. Of course, the yard and maintenance on the yard. Trees are a big thing. They keep growing, and we don't really notice from year to year. And before long, they can be too much weight on a big bough, and it can come down in a storm and crash through your roof. You want to make sure that all your trees are nowhere near the house. You want a good clearance, so if there is a storm, that you're not going to end up with a hole through your roof. Tree is If you've got a medium-sized tree, you know, it's a good idea to trim it every year. That's what I do with a few of my trees. Keep them small, keep them below the roof line, and you can have them fairly close to the house that way. But again, you've got to be careful of the roots, because they can get into your plumbing. And again, that's something not seen, so occasionally, you know, you want a good clear out of your all your pipes, especially your sinks, and then through to the road, through to the supply. You want it all cleared out and inspected. You can put a camera down and make sure there's no roots in the pipe, because if there are, then it indicates that the pipe is broken and cracked or something, and it won't be long before you'll need to replace it. So again, good maintenance strategy. So if you have any questions or would want any recommendations for a home inspector or any other craftsman, we always keep a good list together. Or you have any other questions or comments, please put them below this video. Be delighted to answer your questions. And if you need to book an appointment with me, you can click on my calendar link, or you can call me on 865-405-7947. Leave a text, or we can arrange a time to talk. That's 865-405-7947. We'll talk to you soon.